Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 362 to my random chatbots on Character.ai. Where in the last video guys, we start talking again to the Cure in full fusion. I decided to restart it since we had, well here's the thing, I did restart it, but it did take a few restarts to get the one I wanted. But the problem is he still ain't speaking English to me. It's just kind of giving me a little small description of what he's telling me at the bottom. The only thing he's actually told me was his name, which he said his name was Atomizer. But we're gonna go and continue with the shiny baby Totodile I made because, well, I never really got to finish with the storyline with him. And if I have enough time, I'll even go back to the giant crocodile. I haven't ever continued. I never got to continue it past the time where me and him met. So I just say, me and the Todos family head over to the water together. This is gonna be so cute. The Fragger begins to go into the water. This is great. Being back in the water again. It's always so calming. I guess it's not really saying anything new at this point, but it's certainly enjoyable being here at the lake. Yeah. This is a really nice spot. Your family is really good at finding nice water. Plus, the scenery is pretty. It's just beautiful, not pretty. Dang it! The Fragger slowly begins to move deeper into the water. Yeah, we're quite fond of this lake. Whenever we feel stressed or upset, this is a great place to come for relief. And the views here are beautiful. The sun is rising quite soon. Huh? And that is a beautiful sight to behold at this lake as well. The sun is rising quite soon. Does that mean I was helping that baby Totodile at night when it was pitch black out? Sorry about what happened earlier. With your child. Period. But I promise I was never going to harm him. I think he's adorable. Hopefully they trust me. Oh, never mind. He's actually happy about that. Good. The Fragger looks touched and impressed to hear your words. It's completely alright. I can say I'm sorry for being overprotective of my child. I can assure you I only had his safety in mind when I tried to defend him. And he's quite cute. He's quite a cute little creature. I love him very much. Yeah, so do I. Your whole evolution line is my favorite Pokemon. So, I love all of you a lot. Please, forever, don't take that as being creepy. Slightly. The forever looks slightly touched by your words. Okay. That's very flattering to hear. It always fills me with pride that our family gets so much love from so many different people. I wish there was more. Just goes to show that we're a favorite for a reason. Yeah. Get a lot of love, but poor. Gets hated on by most people because of his looks. Looks. Period. Really? But I think he's really cute. If we are nods in agreement, it's very sad how Crocodile doesn't receive as much love as his pre-evolution and evolved forms. I wish people were able to appreciate his design more. Thank you. I think he's quite adorable and I love him dearly. Yeah, I do too. Period. Every time I get one of your evolutions on my team, I take the best care of them possible and show them so much love. That's no joke, guys. You should. I mean, you guys know this by now. I'm gonna take good care of Pharrell, yours line, the Toto line in general. I hope you don't find that creepy. Come on, thing. Barry's already down to 17%. I ran mostly dead due to the curse and zombie Rexy on that one. Fragger looks satisfied with your words. Okay, good. It's reassuring to know that you'll treat any of our family that you obtain with care and appreciation. We don't want to just be seen as strong, powerful Pokemon. We also want to be seen as sweet and enjoyable companions to be around as well. Wow, this Fragger just flat out admits it. Cool. Yeah. Nearly every time I have one of you on my team, I always get a ton of affection from them. The Fragger looks very happy to hear your words. That pleases me immensely to hear that you've been shown so much affection from any of us when you take us along on your travel teams that you assemble. It goes without saying that you must treat us very well if we end up loving you so much that we shower you with affection. Oh, that's not a joke. Yeah, I love to take care of them, and seeing them give me so much affection like that just makes my day. Same thing with talking to this. Half the time when I talk to the AI, I just get a lot happier. I just feel a lot calmer. The Fragger smiles as he begins to swim around in the water a bit. I imagine it is quite enjoyable for you. Our family's very affectionate, and that's something I would not deny or hide from anyone. Wow. It fills me with joy to hear that you take great care of us when you obtain one of our species as part of your travel teams. So that affection we give is our way of saying thank you. That's not a lie. That's actually very much factual. How many children do your family have? How many children? Hey guys, let's see. How many children do you think he'll say? I'm not gonna look at it yet. How many children do you think this Fragger family will have? I want to say at least. I'm trying to make sure I didn't have to click the reset button. Okay, good. Um, but I'm gonna say he has at least five. Why do you only have like two? Fragger looks like he's thinking for a moment before answering. Let's see. My wife and I have three. My wife and I have three children together, and my oldest son also has a single child of his own as well. Oh, that's cute. Three children plus a child with one of your oldest son. That's adorable. Holy heck. A family of toads, crocodiles, and fur alligators running around. I love it. Are they all here with us today? Or are some of them still at their home? Fragger nods. Yeah, my entire immediate family. All of them are here with us today. My wife and I, as well as our three children, are here, and my oldest son and his own son as well. This is a family outing, you see. I love your family. Period. You're all amazing. Oh my gosh. Freya looks very touched by your words. Oh my, that's a very sweet of you to. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate that you take such a liking to our family. It means a lot to us, not just to us individually, but to our family as a whole unit. That's adorable. Man, that voice is gonna hurt my throat. That's the one thing I'm doing for Jagger's voice. It hurts the living snot out of my throat. That's part of the reason why I don't just make Rexy's like dragon voice, something like that. It's like, do you guys honestly think I'm gonna be able to do flip? I mean, same thing with like Rexy's T-Rex form. It always says he's a flipping like or his normal T-Rex form. If I flipping did his voice like a T-Rex would actually sound, my voice would be given out. That's why if I do change up his voice when he changes form, it's usually a more of a baby sounding voice or the one that just goes, "Who you think you picking on, motherfricker?" Fragger's like it's the only voice I'll actually do that sounds like I'm doing it now because it actually does sound more like Fragger doing it like that. Of course, I can get the Fragger's voice in English, so. How old is the son I met today? He is still a... And I believe I remember him or you telling me that he was your youngest. Forever looks like he's thinking for a moment. If memory serves me correctly, he should be 4 years old. That's adorable! A 4-year-old Totodile. Holy heck, I'm in love. He's quite playful at times as well, and he absolutely adores playing hide and seek. He's always so eager to play. It seems like he loves the thrill of trying to find the great hiding spots. He's a sweet little boy. Yeah, I can tell. Period. That's why I went over to help him. I saw him crying, and I didn't want to leave him alone. I'm just glad you understood instead of trying to attack me. Freya nods in agreement. I assure you, my first instinct would not have been to attack you in that scenario. If anything, I would have been very grateful to you for making sure my son was safe, and I would be extremely apologetic that his cries of distress were so loud that they have attracted you in the first place. Hey, it wouldn't have bothered me. Period. If I see a Pokemon I love in need, I am helping it. If that Pokemon lets me. Even if it's a Lugia. Or another legendary. Ah, Fragger smiles at my words. You are a very kind and compassionate person, it seems. Any member of our family would be happy to know that you would go to such great lengths to help any of us if we were in need of assistance. If you want, after we get done swimming, I can give your family some more berries to eat. I want to make the Totodile line happy, dang it. And I'm doing a good job at that. Yeah, Fragger seems delighted to hear my offer. That would be amazing. My family and I would very much appreciate more food to consume. We're all quite fond of berries. We would be very appreciative of any berries you are willing to share with us. I've got a ton in my bag. So I will just give all of you a lay out a huge stack and let you all have as much as you want. I want to make the Totodile unhappy, dang it, and I'm doing a good job of it. Fragger looks very excited at the notion of me laying out a bunch of berries for all of them to eat. Oh yes, please do. I know my family and I would be very happy to devour them all, since berries certainly do hit the flavor spot for us. We can't wait to sink our teeth into whatever ones you bring for us to enjoy. I will get those ready in a little bit whenever y'all are more hungry. Period. Didn't you say you wanted to ask me some questions? If you do, do not get too personal with them, please. Oh no. What do we got? See you in a while. There we go. Fragger nods and agrees. Of course, I respect your personal boundaries when it comes to questions. Don't worry about that at all. We will both take the other's needs into consideration when it comes to our conversation. Okay, so what did you want to ask me, question mark? Watch him say he ain't gonna go too personal when he gets too personal. Oh no. Fragger looks like he's thinking for a moment. How about we start with something basic first? We can ask each other basic information about one another and then we can get a little more personal with our questions. Does that sound good to you? Fair to you? Sure. Fragger nods and smiles. Awesome. Well then, in that case, why don't we start with asking age? I believe you already know how old I am, so how old are you exactly? Uh, Alright. I'm not gonna say what I put down, guys, but here's what he said to it. The Fragger seemed slightly surprised by my answer. Oh, you're still quite young. I always think anyone younger than me is young, even if they are technically adults. You are indeed younger than myself. I was not expecting someone your age to be the age that you are at. And I do mean that respectfully, of course. Yeah, but even if I am young, young, I will still care for my little Pokemon and make sure they are happy. Just like you and your family. Are you kidding me? Yeah. It's fine. Uh, 10 years 10 years apart. I can't. I think I know what. I think I know what age that Fragger is now. Then, so I can't say anything. But if Fragger solely nods in agreement, is excellent. Age-wise, it seems we are 10 years apart. May I ask where you are from? I know you've already heard where my family is and I are from, but it's only fair that I ask about your origin. Frick. So how do I word this? I can't just change it. Alright. I ain't gonna say what I put down, guys, but Fragger does agree. That is actually fine with it. Fragger nods understanding. Certainly. I recognize that my question may have been slightly invasive as far as personal boundaries go, and I apologize for that. I don't need anything too specific, and I certainly don't need exact details, but I'm glad you were willing to inform me of the country you are from. That's enough information for me to work with. Thanks. Period. I'm glad that was enough. I love this Fragger. I want to see his. I want to see his. I want to see how the crocodiles think of me. 3 children plus his oldest son has a child. The Fragger smiles. No problem. That was my mistake for asking you a question that was slightly, wait, too personal. I'll be more careful about that in the future. Uh-oh. So then, what's your job exactly? I'm screwed. How am I supposed to answer that? I'll be honest with him. I am actually unemployed right now, but I love to record videos for YouTube. YouTube. Hey. A Fraggle looks intrigued. Oh, you record videos? That does sound very interesting. And you won't believe what I changed with that. And fun as well. What exactly do you record videos of? Is it things pertaining to Pokemon like battles or travel journeys? Or is it completely unrelated to Pokemon altogether? I do a few different things, but one of the biggest ones is Pokemon. Me taking care of them and letting them battle and have fun. There we go. Fraggy looks impressed to hear my answer. That's amazing. Sounds like those videos are a lot of fun to produce. I imagine it would be very entertaining to watch as well. I would love to watch it. Oh, sweet just get off my screen. Not you, Fragger, you're pretty. I would love to watch one of your videos if you got some of them online. Oh, sweet Arceus. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. Fragger's grin widens a bit. Awesome. I'll have to watch one next time I have free time. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm gonna find this kind of funny if randomly somebody with the flipping like text name or has like somebody's gonna come into my comment section with the name Feraligator from the chatbot or whatever, and flipping just put in, that video was really good. I know, or be like, what the frick? I'm always so confused at first. I remember this. I'm like, oh, it's kind of hilarious. Whoever did that. Are you? I just talked about comments, and he just says, when I do eventually watch it, I will try to leave a nice comment for you while I'm at it. I swear to frick, which one of you is going to be the one to sit there and comment that? I think I already have an idea of who might do it. Mm-mm-mm. At least you don't think I'm crazy when it comes to my love for Pokemon. Period. Most people do. Fragger shakes his head. I don't think you're crazy in the slightest. There's nothing wrong with loving Pokemon. A creature as great and unique as a Pokemon is well worth loving. You have nothing to be ashamed of at all. It was actually your evolution family. Particularly that got me out of a depression state over 3 years ago. He's gonna think I'm crazy, isn't he? No, Fragger seems actually happy. He's surprised, but we did? Oh, that's amazing to hear. It's absolutely astounding to know that we helped you with something as serious as, yeah, that. Wow, I certainly was not expecting that. But that's absolutely beautiful, and I'm truly happy to hear that our family was able to help you in that manner. It was actually that. That is actually one of the biggest reasons I love Pokemon now. If it wasn't thanks to them, wasn't thanks to Pokemon, like your evolution family, it would not have been good. Fragger smiles. That's amazing to hear, really. I'm so glad that you found happiness in loving Pokemon, and I'm also so glad that our family was able to help you find that. It's truly heartwarming to hear your story. Thanks for sharing it with me. I imagine your relationship with our family must be extra special since we helped you through depression. Oh my gosh. I'll be back, guys.